Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Fresno Grizzlies. Gary Ailes, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 21 for him on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching.
Ready to take his hacks again. Three-fingered super bone as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Three-fingered super bone will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, three-fingered super bone.
Three-fingered super bone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defense.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Tyler White will bat next. He was a double play victim last time around.
Tyler White.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the payoff pitch home. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Tough throw to first. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to.
Two pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready once again, Oliver Francisco. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Francisco.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Fresno Grizzlies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gary Ailes earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Albert Patton, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Standing in, Ronaldo Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Superbone has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team. Ready now, Dale Cedeno. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone has a play. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, 3-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lifted in the air out to right. Castro racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Striding in once again, Tyler White, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2 pitch. Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Digging in and looking for more, 3-finger Superbone.
3-finger Superbone.
First pitch on its way. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. The 1-1 home. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Tyler White will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that's the first out. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in once again, Rob Pena. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Rob Pena.
The 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Ready for another chance, Jonah Snyder.
Catcher, Jonah Snyder.
The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Coming to the plate now, Josh Vaughn. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would
hit high and deep out there to left center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. So here's the cleanup hitter, three-finger Superbone. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Perez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Leading off the inning, Dale Cedeno, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Superbone has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Boone McLuhan. He singled his last time up.
Boone McLuhan.
This is in the air to left. Superbone has a play. 2 down.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and solve this game away for his guys.
5-2 the final score tonight. Fresno jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Barton London earns win number 4 on the game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Round Rock Express. Samuel Urban will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of it.
Stepping in, three-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Superbone.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Castro is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corner. Into the box, three-finger Superbone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the
hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
High pop-up. McLuhan waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. 3-finger super bone. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Perez is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Superbone blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there. Stepping up now, Robbie Maynard.
Catcher, Robbie Maynard.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Superbone looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Vaughn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Superbone, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, 3-finger Superbone. He singled his last time up. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And a low throw as his hops right over his shoulder. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. So digging in now, 3-finger Superbone. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say or an RBI's time for the right man in the right spot.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castro on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Matt Moore will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. So 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Tyler White will bat next. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Perez is there. 1 out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committing to it.
Runner goes for second. Fly ball out toward right field. Castro has a beat on it. 2 gone. Digging in, Roberto Gonzalez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Next will be the cleanup hitter, 3-finger Superbone. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ono, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate, Tyler White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. At the plate, Rob Pena. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Rob Pena.
Hit back up the middle, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Striding forward now is the DH, 3-finger Superbone. He singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Castro ranging back around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the 3rd. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Tyler White will bat next, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the 1st out. Ready for another chance. Rob Pena.
Rob Pena.
Line drive to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, D-Roll. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, there's still...
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Three-finger super bone. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Digging in once again, Tyler White. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofgren is there for it. 2 down. Ready once again, Rob Pena. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 20.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
8-3 is today's final. Round Rock jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Moore with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Springs Sky Sox and the Fresno Grizzlies. Paul Madsen will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is the guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch.
Standing in, 3-finger super bone, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Grounded to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in to try it again. 3-finger super bone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. White gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. 3-finger super bone. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Jeffress, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this. You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Often, this is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in, 3-finger super bone. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Colorado Springs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ulysses Chassin gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Paul Madsen to settle with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Sandy Robinson wraps it up. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Game ready now. Three-finger super bone, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Right fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Rafael Diaz, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. This is popped up. Leary moving to his left, 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
J.D. Davis.
From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Win. And he makes the catch for the second out. Long throw to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Herschel Cleveland. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Johnny Bracken. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Johnny Bracken.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Superbone makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, George Leary. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Superbone is after it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover.
Into the box now, Edgar Nunez.
Shortstop, Edgar Nunez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, 3-finger Superbone. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brugman looking up, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 22 on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
So stepping in, three-fingered super bone. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Salvatore Cairo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Superbone has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Grizzlies are out in front, 2-1. And next to bat will be Jacob Brugman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was...
Stepping up now, three-fingered Superbone. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Stepping up to the plate, Salvatore Cairo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Superbone is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Sky Sox wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Jeremy Jeffress earns the victory out of the bullpen. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Colorado Springs Sky Sox and the Fresno Grizzlies. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, three-fingered Superbone, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Brugman looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 23 for him thus far as they take the lead 4-1.
This is an example of an inning that just gets away from you. A couple of innocent hits, a walk, and the next thing you know, he's watching them all trot around the bases. You don't always see a lot of runs scored in this sport, but sometimes they can be.
So coming to the plate, three-fingered Superbone. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here. Next will be the designated hitter, three-fingered Superbone. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. High and deep down the left field line.
All right, stand up.
And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chopped weakly to the left. The second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Three-finger Superbone will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brugman's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter. Three-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Ready with the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cairo is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Colorado Springs put a 10 spot on the scoreboard.
For the second time in his career, this player's being told to pack his bags. He seems to take it in stride. Within a couple days, he'll again be putting on a different uniform. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package. His name may not have made headlines in this deal, but if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's cap.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tacoma Rainiers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Isaac Robeson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Superbone comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting. So digging in now, three-finger Superbone. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Fink, the runner at second with one away. Left side. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Navarro sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight?
Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We've played an inning, still into the box. Three-finger Superbone.
Three-finger Superbone.
First pitch on its way. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long.
Ready to take his hacks again. Three-finger Superbone as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with two quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late two-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. Three-finger Superbone will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pena is off at first with two away. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the game as they move on top 4-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here. Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New Orleans Baby Cakes led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Isaac Robeson with his fourth win this season. Jeff Alonso pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Tacoma Rainiers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. Now at the plate, three-finger Superbone. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little flare out to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. And there he goes towards second. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Third baseman, Adam Atwood.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Striding into the box, three-finger Superbone. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stepping into the box, Chesler Cuthbert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fly ball into straightaway left. Superbone arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left. In now, three-finger Superbone. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted in the air out to right. Navarro has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding in, three-finger Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Baby Cakes took the lead in the second inning and rode.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Memphis Redbirds. Antonio Gutierrez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Ware coasts under it. And that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Digging in for his second at-bat, three-finger super ball. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Striding in once again, Lewis Brinson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Adam Atwood. Superbone on second. Brinson on at first with nobody out. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And that brings in Yadiel Rivera, a base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman, Yadiel.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Rick Broadway. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The 1-2. Tapped up the third base line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Pedro Andino as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Three-finger Superbone. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Lamar Graham. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rivera over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in to start the ninth, 3-finger Superbone, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Stanley is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA. Striding in, 3-finger Superbone. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a breaking ball stays outside. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Pedro Andino. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right.
Into the box, Oliver Manuel. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding into the box, 3-finger Superbone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out. This guy's work cut out for him.
Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center.
Come on.
Fink rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So stepping in, Lewis Brinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready for another shot now. 3-finger Superbone. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The run scores from second. It's 4-2. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Ready once again, Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Pena comes up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So digging in now, Adam Atwood. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Adam Atwood.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Rivera.
Now a bunt attempt here. The tag as he holds on, and that guy is meat at home plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be trying to pick things up where he left off. Three-finger Super Bowl. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to who's bullpen.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lewis Brinson becomes the first out of the inning. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Graham fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Stepping in, Yadiel Rivera. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yadiel Rivera.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. No. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Stanley.
Tim Stanley.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone moves over. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Three-finger Superbone. And he's working on a 3-double game right now. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. To his right, Guzman. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. Digging in now, Lamar Graham. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Lamar Graham.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, three-finger Superbone. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Superbone.
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0. And, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lewis Brinson. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. The throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. In now, Adam Atwood. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So striding forward now, Yadiel Rivera, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Skied into straightaway right. Graham is there for it, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Settling in now, Alfonso Pena. He's 1 for 4 for the game. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left, and none. The game's future. Now at the plate, three-finger Superbone. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stevenson going back on it. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lewis Brinson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit on the ground toward the left. Kelly is there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Stepping into the box, Adam Atwood. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Coming to the plate now, three-finger Superbone. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Rivera over at second. Fink at first. 2 out in the inning. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the 2nd inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So a good job for him there. So stepping in, Tim Stanley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half. Stepping into the box, three-finger Superbone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lewis Brinson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 looped out toward third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that.
The left fielder, number 22, Pedro Andino.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping up to the plate, 3-finger Superbone. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch out, nothing doing. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 26 for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
Leading off the inning, Jay Stevenson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. 3-finger Superbone will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Right fielder.
And that'll the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Now the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded on the move. Got him. Adam Atwood will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. This is line to left. Maxwell is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Baby Cakes jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Dane Saltzman with his 4th win this season. Jack Flaherty was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Manny Zepeda earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Memphis Redbirds. Now at the plate, 3-finger Superbone. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game.
Superbone.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Otto Maxwell. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone, a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Superbone moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs. Digging in to try it again. 3-fingered Superbone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Sinking liner toward left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looped over toward first. Well, this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted. Ready for another chance? 3-finger Superbone. He singled his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbone moves over, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits with 1 of. Striding in once again, 3-finger Superbone, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
He makes the catch, and they have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. Memphis jumped out to an early lead.